Hello, my name is Yujie Wang.
I'm Jeff.
And my name is Lilian Garza, and today we'll be talking about autonomous vehicles. Autonomous vehicles are driverless, self-driving cars, robots, or aircraft. We'll be talking about the positives versus the negatives, and the big event in corporations like Google Cars and Tesla.
The safety benefits of autonomous vehicles. In our world, 1.24 million people were killed on road in 2010. In the United States for 2010, 5.4 million reported motor vehicle crash killed 30,885 people and issued more than 2.2 million. These terrible numbers make people have to think the harmful of our regular cars. However, the autonomous vehicle is more safety than the regular cars. Based on the engineers' tests of Google company, they chose 6 cars to test on the road of California. Some of the roads are twists and turns. These cars were using cameras. Radar and laser to measure the distance and to see the traffic condition. From the tests, the results showing that the autonomous vehicle is more safety because they make even more speeding and efficient. In condition, people can sit before steering wheel in order to prevent emergency. Using autonomous vehicle for some disability people is also safety than regular cars. Disability people just sit in there instead of other drivers drive for them and go whatever they want to drive. Furthermore, in some areas that doesn't fit people living, for example, transportation in the desert is very difficult. When people want to get in the desert exploration, they can use the autonomous vehicle to help them instead of walk on the desert. While the autonomous vehicles have shown to have many advantages and significant advances, there are some disadvantages to them. First of all, with anything that is made from a computer, there will be complications. As much human error as there can be in vehicles, computers have major errors as well. Without someone constantly working the machine, there can always be issues. Think about it. If there is an airplane up in the air with no pilot, because it is autonomous and the computer malfunctions, who will be there to fix it? There are passengers on board this plane, and now there is a major issue of the computer malfunctioning. Second, moving to autonomous vehicles will be devastating to our economy, and that drivers and pilots will be out of jobs. Without jobs, our society as a whole cannot survive. In 2011, there were 73,000 taxi drivers just in England who would all be out of jobs. With statistics like this, it is crazy to be in favor of this. Another disadvantage is that without a doubt, these cars will be very expensive when they first come out. No middle-class homes will be able to afford one of these cars. With all of the technology that goes into one of these cars, the prices will be outrageous. It is said that the first wave of autonomous vehicles could be easily $100,000. Even that might be an underestimate. The 3D sensors alone on Google's autonomous cars cost about $70,000. Those costs would presumably come down over time, but no one knows how rapidly.
Give me a smile or give me a sneer, 'cause I'm trying to guess here.
So in conclusion, autonomous vehicles seem to be closer in our future than most anticipated.
Clearly, there are several kinks in the thought and production of these vehicles that need to be worked out, but the thought that this is so close to reality is amazing. There are pros and cons to the vehicles, just like with any product or idea, but what we do with these ideas is what matters. Right now, financially, these cars do not make sense, but once researchers show just how safe these cars can be once perfected, these vehicles will slowly fade out our current vehicles.